Get them next couple weekends. So.
Okay.
Hey, see, I told you that all week.
Thank you for your support.
Now with Cameron Walker. Cameron's a senior. He played football and he on a wrestling team. Cameron, before we start talking about wrestling, I know this is senior night for your wrestling program, but you also a dynamic football player, linebacker here in the Peninsula. Let's talk about that. Let's go back about a year in the summertime, in the springtime, that your head coach decided to move and relocate, but y'all was coming off a good season. But your defensive coordinator took over, and you're coming off a good season, but y'all just came off a great season. Talk to me about this transition.
I think the main thing paid off was in the off season. During the summer, we worked harder than we ever have. Coach Scalf pushed us to the absolute limits. We had guys puking every single day at practice, but in the long run, you can see game by game, we were in the best condition of our life. We were unstoppable. We were there mentally, we were there physically.
To see a lot of people just in the community saying that this is maybe one of the best teams that Gloucester ever had, and playing against Hampton on the first round of playoffs, what did that mean with a team, and what did y'all go out, and what did you tell the teammates as a leader?
For me and all the seniors, because the majority of the team is seniors, that was our last game, and that was the one chance that we had to prove that we were better than Hampton. Some of the calls didn't go our way, of course, but we've never beaten Hampton in Gloucester's history, and I thought that was going to be the game that we were going to get it done. That was the mindset we all had when we went into the first game. We had the mindset that we were unstoppable and no one could touch us. If you look back at the first drive, they couldn't touch us. They gave even though we had 75 yards in penalties, they couldn't score because we just kept coming at them.
Let's talk about your linebacker position. A lot of teams go, if you line up on the right side, they go to the other side. But in certain games, like with Woodside, also with Hampton, with a lot of other teams on this peninsula, but you find your way to the ball. Talk to me and what goes in your mind when teams that they're going to go to the other side. What goes in your mind as a defensive player?
I just got to hustle and get my butt to the other side of the ball. If I see the ball going the other way, I got to try and make it over there as fast as I possibly can. And if I'm not making the play, I have to rely on someone else too, which I do trust them, but I like making the play by myself. It's just my nature to get to the ball and make the tackle.
As well said, as a leader, you trust your teammates and you trust them. Yep. That's great. Let's talk about wrestling. This is your final wrestling match here at Gloucester High School. The place was electrifying today because not only just you, some of your teammates had a great match today, but also I observed that not only that you was just rooting for them, you was kind of putting a little coach's spin on it with coach. You was his assistant coach tonight.
Yeah, and ever since I'll say 2 years ago, our coach, he left, he kind of retired from coaching. Mm-hmm. I kind of had to take over the coaching position, I say, because I know a lot of technique. I've been wrestling for a long time, mm-hmm. So to put my input in and help the next generation of wrestlers to get as good as they possibly can, that's really my main goal. I want to get better myself, but if I can help them get better and have a whole team be a state championship one day, have a state championship one day, that's the ultimate goal. And I love coaching.
That is great. And as you love coaching, what did you think about the youth program that was here today, the wrestling youth program?
It was awesome. Those are actually they're all my boys. When I go after practice, I'll go coach them, and it was awesome to see them all show up. We had a lot of support today.
Cameron, Thank you for what you do for your Gloucester community, because as a senior, you're going to go down one of the best athletes that Gloucester have in here. And thank you for taking the time out for Spotlight High.
Oh, no problem. Thank you. Thank you for having me.